The special procedures are a group of independent experts who are appointed by the Human Rights Council to monitor the human rights situation of all the countries in the world and to help with the normative development. The Human Rights Council has two kinds of special procedures: thematic, who look at a thematic issue, and country-specific, who look at a country-specific issue and look at one particular country, that is. Firstly, that they have to do thematic reports, which expands on the normative framework of a particular issue. They do country visits, which is on invitation of the country. So they go to different countries, meet government officials, meet activists in country, and do a report of how that particular government is implementing the human rights standards on the issue. The report is then presented to the Human Rights Council. Finally, they address something called communications, which are individual complaint mechanisms of violations of human rights, either by a state or by regional mechanisms, sometimes even by international other institutions. Activists can engage with the special procedures through sending submissions for thematic reports, which is always open call, and special procedures are mandated to consult with the CSOs. They can also send in communications for human rights violations. It is important for activists to send thematic submissions because these provide an analysis of what is happening in our country and the context of all the countries where activism happens. The only way human rights system in many ways stays relevant to everybody is when the analysis from all parts of the world, also particularly from the global south, is actually reflected in the work of the council and of the human rights system. We believe that special procedures who are independent and quite often from the movements themselves are more accessible to civil society, and the system is less bureaucratized. There aren't multiple formats, there aren't onerous requirements of how information needs can go to the special procedure system. So we believe it's a good space to engage with a system that quite often isn't very helpful to activists. So they provide a very good opportunity to engage. And we also believe that activists should engage with special procedures because we need more activists to be special procedures. It's very important to keep continuing that push to maintain with the larger intergovernmental systems, but also because special procedures can help with pushing the norms, not just at international level, but it can also help at the national level, at the regional levels, and also push governments.